The security benefits for Creative Cloud for Enterprise are primarily tied to the identity types. We have the Enterprise ID and the Federated ID. What this means is that the IT admin can manage the identities for the user. So the admin would create the IDs, they would create password requirements, or they could really just integrate into their company's identity system, and so they would get single sign-on. So when it comes to user management for Creative Cloud for Enterprise, the admin gets access to a web-based console. And while this is true for Teams, the feature set that you get with Creative Cloud for Enterprise is much richer. So you can put your users into user groups, for instance. So if you have different departments or teams that need to be managed separately, you can easily do that. You also have the multiple admin roles, so you could have a support admin that helps with the users' support cases or helps them set up expert services calls, whereas the deployment admin is really just getting the licenses deployed to the users. Deployment with Creative Cloud for Enterprise is much easier than with Creative Cloud for Teams. There are still two deployment options. So the users can self-install if the admin decides that that's the way they want them to manage their licenses. But for admins that want that additional level of control, they can create deployment packages, and they can make sure that the right users are assigned the right products. What's even easier with Creative Cloud for Enterprise is that rather than going in and launching CC Packager and creating packages through the Packager tool, the admin simply just has to go into the admin console for Enterprise, and there they will find pre-created deployment packages. We know what the most common packages are, and they are right there. The admin just needs to get the file, and they can use their installer to deploy the packages to the users. So it's a lot less work and saves them a lot of time. With Creative Cloud for Enterprise, the end user gets access to the same tools and services that they get with Creative Cloud for Teams. So they have the desktop apps. This is Photoshop, the Premiere Pro, the InDesign. That's still part of their offering. They also have their core services like web-based storage, CC libraries, and CC assets. This is core to the product because it facilitates collaboration and also ensures that their files are backed up. There are additional services such as Behance, Typekit, and PDF services that with the Creative Cloud for Enterprise offering, the IT admin can better control and limit the access by user or user group. So that way, the people who need the services get access to them. With Creative Cloud for Enterprise, the customer gets additional support that isn't available in Creative Cloud for Teams. So right from the start, they get a dedicated onboarding phone call, and they have someone from the enterprise onboarding team give them a call and help them get the product set up. And they walk them through every step. They set out a plan for them. And they will follow up and check back with them until they are fully onboarded and deployed. Now, if the customer encounters additional technical issues that they're not able to troubleshoot themselves, they can log into the web-based admin console and they can log a support ticket. So that way it goes to the right person and they can keep track of it. Expert services is a benefit that with Creative Cloud for Enterprise, every end user receives access to, and it's unlimited. With Creative Cloud for Teams, only the end users on the All Apps plan receive access, and they only receive access to 2 sessions a year.